I used to wake up at exactly 5 a.m. every morning. Immediately upon rising, I would exercise by pulling a car with a rope. I worked tirelessly from sunrise to sunset. At night, I would build my strength by lifting dumbbells 1,000 times. I was working this hard because I had to face the world's strongest arm wrestling champion. That champion had a peculiar habit. He kept a brick beside him during every match. It was said that anyone who lost to him would end up with a broken wrist. When the champion learned that his next match was against me, he secretly began taking illicit performance-enhancing drugs. However, my daily hard work began to pay off. I could now pull a car with just one hand. Finally, the day of the match arrived. I lost the first round, but the referee announced that the champion had violated the rules, so the match was restarted. This time, I unleashed all my strength and won the match. However, after the victory, I felt intense pain in my arm. My next match was against a formidable competitor from Japan. I decided there was no point in holding back, so I exerted my full strength right from the start. After a fierce struggle, I won this match as well. Once the match ended, I applied medication to my arm. My manager urged me to stop, warning that the risks ahead were too great, but I refused to listen, as this was my last chance to make a comeback in the sport. In the semi-final, I faced a former champion. As soon as the match began, we were evenly matched. The contest was so intense that the strap binding our hands snapped. Before the next round, I heard the voices of my nephew and niece in the stadium. They were cheering loudly for me. Hearing them gave me a surge of new strength. Yet, my opponent was incredibly strong, and the match remained deadlocked for a long time. Then, a moment came when my opponent lost his balance. That was the exact moment I launched a powerful counterattack. My training in pulling cars finally paid off, and I won this match as well. Then came the final showdown. I was set to face the world's greatest champion. As I stepped onto the stage, my nephew and niece waved my first gold medal in the air. White smoke was released on stage to boost my morale. The two finalists stood face to face. We were supposed to shake hands before the match began, but the champion refused. The match started. I poured all my strength into it. However, the champion played cunningly, injuring my thumb and gaining the lead in the next round. I kept trying, but fatigue was beginning to overwhelm me. Just then, my sister arrived at the stadium. I was completely exhausted by this point, but seeing my family praying for me made me realize I wasn't alone. I gave it my all until the very last moment. Even the champion was astonished to see this.